Hope everybody doing well, man. I want to talk about the dark side of the entertainment industry. I want to discuss a little bit about what I see that's going on. I want to talk about the dark side of the entertainment industry and how most of these artists, most of these actors, um, plays a huge role of how the world is turning out to be. A lot of people that's in that field of entertainment is agents. It's agents. They being used by these people in these elite positions to not only distract the people, but shape the minds of the youth, to shape the minds of certain communities. It's all a plot. And we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about the dark side of the entertainment industry. How far you really able to go before you hit a ceiling. See, everything comes with paying a price. These people not gonna let you into their world. They not gonna let you into their field unless you willing to abide by their rules and fall in line with their agenda. And I'm telling you right now, man, the more we go into the future, the weirder the world get. Like, I'm seeing some of the weirdest shit, and we're going to talk about it here today. 3 times Mafioso, what's good with you, man? All praises, brother. Happy Monday to you, man. Happy Monday to you. Glad to see you back in the live. Unknown Truths, and they are very aware of it, too. Yeah, Unknown Truth, we going to talk about it. Diddy, what's good with you, Diddy? I see you caught us early this time, Diddy. What's up, Diddy? Welcome back to the live. I want to talk about this real quick, y'all. We have been put under a great spell of entertainment. See, people don't want to know truth no more, y'all. They don't want to have nothing to do with truth or some kind of sort of a revolution. People want to be entertained. People love to be entertained. And they don't understand the hidden secrets and the truths that's behind this entertainment shit, man. This thing called entertainment Hollywood have a lot of dark secrets behind it. And we just starting to hear about a little bit of what's been going on. But this shit been going on for years. They got parties that they initiate that you can't even get invited to unless you willing to do something with your body. Unless you willing to, compromise your integrity. It's certain places, it's certain things you can't do. It's only so far you can go when you're trying to get to the top. Before you got to take a certain oath to be a part of these people's agenda. Or you ain't gonna go as far as you want to go. And it's a lot of people, man, in the music business, in the entertainment world, sold they soul, man. They sold they soul. And I'm not talking about like, sold they soul like basically, shit, taking their heart out their chest and none of that. I'm talking about compromising their integrity, going against their moral code, their moral fiber, going against, the respect that they have for themselves. They have none of that no more, man. They have been used up to where they don't have nothing left to give to themselves. They playing the game that they'll never win. When you hit that music industry, man, and you hit that entertainment business and that actor world, that movie world, that shit comes with a lot of dark secrets. It comes with a lot of things that these people make you do to get to another level. And we gonna talk about it here today in the live. Didi say, what's up? What's up? What's happening, True? What's happening with you, Didi? Welcome to the live, Didi. 3 times mafioso. They don't know the truth behind them curtains on the big stage. Man, look. Let's talk about the big stage. Some people be in for a rude awakening when they think that they gonna hit the big stage and that shit ain't gonna come with no kind of challenges, or, you know, it ain't gonna come with no kind of form of oath. You have to take an oath to participate in these people field, in these people entertainment businesses, and this industry. You have to take a certain oath to hit that big stage. Whatever it may be, it's different things that you can take to walk through certain doors. Now, you only can go so far on your own. But if you really want to make it to the next level, at some point, you're going to have to take an oath, agreeing to do a certain thing or to act a certain way. That's why you see certain actors, they was all good before they got, you know, deep into the entertainment business. They was all good. But soon as they got into the entertainment business and they start signing them multi-million-dollar deals, now they putting on dresses. Now they, you know, they putting on wigs. They putting on makeup. I remember when Martin Lawrence was a stand-up comedian, man. He was a real dude. But once he got his own show, they said, you know what you got to do, man. Now here comes Shanae. You feel what I'm talking about? Here comes Shanae. And they did it with every last one of them. They did the same shit with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was a real stand-up dude. But as soon as he got the Jamie Foxx show, they made that dude put on a dress, put on some makeup. They butt break every last one of these dudes, man. Especially if you really want to cross over. Now, if you want to do it yourself and do it on your own, then you only gonna get so far. But if you want the ultimate and the maximum exposure when it comes to the entertainment business, eventually you're gonna have to cross over. And once you cross over, man, you gotta take an oath. And it's going to be a lot of dark secrets that comes with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, that's what selling your soul is. It's not like the devil come to you in a dream, or the devil come to you, you know, with horns and a pitchfork and make you give over your soul. No, that's not what this shit is. It's about compromising your integrity. Going against your moral fiber. You know you didn't want to put on this dress, but we gonna make you do it anyway. That's what selling your soul is. Basically, to make it simplistic, doing things that you never wanted to do, but you would do for a certain dollar amount. That's what selling your soul is. And a lot of people don't understand the dark secrets behind the entertainment business, man. The things that they have to do. The butt breaking that they had to go through. We could talk about Will Smith. That's another one. He had a movie, one of his first movies was him and a man in the bedroom making out in a scene. I think it's called, I forgot what the movie called, Will Smith, but this was before Will Smith really got on into the acting scene. That's when before he really blew up. I think it's called like 6 Degrees of Separation, some shit like that. But it was basically a movie where Will Smith was playing a role of a gay man. And he had sex and he made out with this white man in this movie. Graphic. It was graphic too, bruh. You know what I mean? And so this is what they do, man, when it comes to you crossing over, when it comes to you getting the maximum and the ultimate exposure out of this shit. You have to take an oath. You got to be willing to make some kind of form of sacrifice, even if it's yourself or it might be your kids. But this shit comes with a whole lot of secrets, man, and we going to talk about it. Yeah. Didi say sold their soul, man. Sold they soul, Didi. Sold they manhood, sold they family, and everything else you could think about selling that's supposed to be important to a person. And that's why they can't look you in your eyes without them getting teary-eyed. I was looking at Will Smith on the interview the other day, one of Will Smith's most recent interview that he just made. And Will Smith looked at teary-eyed. He was laughing, he was smiling, but he looked at like something was wrong with him. He looked at like he wanted to cry. You know what I mean? He looked at like he wanted to cry, man. Even though he was smiling, it still looked at like the man. You know, y'all know how y'all see a person and you could tell like they just got through from crying because their eyes would be red and their eyes would be puffy at the bottom. Like you could tell when a person just got through from crying. That's how Will Smith looked in this recent interview. I think the interview he did was like 3 weeks ago. And you could tell when I was looking at the interview, I seen clips of it, the bottom of his eyes was puffy, like it was red, like if he just got through from crying. And he damn near wanted to burst out crying in the interview, but he was trying to hold that shit back. Man, I'm telling you, man, this shit crazy. Sold they sold, Didi. Breezeway, what up with you, Breezeway? Glad to have you back in the live, my brother. Glad to see you. Hope you doing good, man. Real talk, man. It's good with my brother Breezeway. Legendary Tony. Most of these industry artists, actors, etc. are crashing out. Look at Kanye West. Kanye West is a prime example of it, Legendary. A prime example. You don't know what you getting out of Kanye. One week, Kanye West is a Nazi. The next week, he the most pro-black person on the next week. You don't know what you getting out of Kanye West. That man has sold his soul, man. Kanye West got a song that say this. I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. This is what Kanye West said out his own mouth. He's told you he sacrificed his mama Donda in order to reach that ultimate level that he was looking to reach. He had to sacrifice his own mama. He came out and said, man, these motherfuckers made me do this to my mama. They made me sacrifice my own mama. Wasn't nothing wrong with Donda. And you know the sad part about Kanye West and his mama Donda? Donda worked in that entertainment industry. She worked in that entertainment industry for years. So they knew all about Donda. You dig what I'm talking about? This shit goes so deep. We gonna talk about it today, man. Didi say, gave up the true fame for the stage. Yeah. I mean, you know, man, Didi, they done compromised so much just to get a spotlight that ain't gonna even be remembered. Just to fight for some shit that ain't gonna even be remembered. It's sad, man. It's crazy. Didi say, yep. Myko, what's good with you, Myko? Welcome to the live. Look what happened to Bad Bunny. Yeah, I know. These people, man, they suffering, y'all. They suffering. What, Myko, look, you remember the other girl too? I think her name was I forgot her name, man. Damn, I forgot her name. She was young though. Her name was Bald something. I forgot her name. Maybe that's who you talking about, Bad Bunny, but I thought she had another name. Damn, I forgot her name. Anyway, she was young when she came into the music business. And what an entertainment. She was more like a social media influencer. And she changed her whole face, bro. I forgot her name, bro. Y'all, it's Bald something or Bad something. Bad Barbie something. I forgot her name. But now she like 22. She came into the entertainment business when she was like 16 or 17. Wasn't nothing wrong with the girl, man. Nothing wrong with her. Now she changed her whole face. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of y'all might know who I'm talking about. It's called Bald something or Bad something. I forgot her name, man. You dig what I'm saying, man? The girl changed her whole face, man. Looked like a completely different person, bro. Shit crazy as hell. Michael say, he rocking a glamorous bag. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, these dudes out here rocking purses and shit, Michael. Got these dudes really on some feminist type shit, man. This shit crazy, dog. I mean, done been butt broke. You know, then man, it's crazy what I'm seeing right now. I never thought I'd live to see no shit like this, man. This shit is crazy. Like, Michael, Breezeway, Dee, listen to this, y'all. The new TV is the entertainment business. That's the new TV. You know, people don't watch TV no more. People watch social media. People Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. This is the new TV. So these people that's in these entertainment fields, they is being promoted to do all kind of things that go against their moral code just to keep certain ratings at a high level. The new TV is the entertainment world. The new TV is social media. And that's why every couple of days you hear about some crazy shit coming out. You feel what I'm talking about? Man, it's crazy, man. We gonna get into it, though. Breezeway say they butt break them. Yeah, they butt break them, Breezeway. They butt break them. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, this shit done happen to most of these rappers, too, man, who be talking about they hard and shit like that. Man, these dudes been butt broke, man. You know what I mean? The Game was putting on dresses too back then. They saying, you know, remember the Young Buck in The Game and G Unit and all them boys and all them, them boys was doing all kind of shit, man. When shit hit the scene, talking about what they was doing in those private, you know, mansion parties and shit like that there. Man, in order to cross over, it come with some kind of oath, some kind of ritual, something you have to take in order to cross over. That's why certain artists never cross over. You be like, damn, what happened to what's the name? He didn't cross over. He didn't allow them to do him, you know, like they wanted to do him. You feel what I'm talking about? Man, this shit goes deep. The 6 degrees of separation or something. Yeah, it's called something like that. You know what I'm talking about, Breezeway. The shit with Will Smith and that white boy, man. I think it's called the 6 degrees of separation. Some shit like that. Will Smith in that movie performing the act with a white man on some homosexual type shit. That's before Will Smith really, like, blew up. You feel what I'm saying? That's before he really, really blew up and crossed over. And then he started getting movies like Iron Robot and you know, all these other movies and shit like that. This before he really blew up. Man, this shit crazy, man. SR Life, Terrence Howard say he never seen a man come back the same after losing their man card. Yeah, SR Life, you can tell when something been took from a man, dog. I'm talking about, like, especially before you seen them and then after you seen them. Something not right with Will Smith. We know this manhood, his manhood has been taken. His manhood has been taken. Same thing that goes with Martin Lawrence and all these other actors and rappers. These dudes' manhoods has been taken from them. You could just tell something off with them, bruh. Something not right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, they don't come back the same, dog. I'm telling you, man. And the shit is obvious. It's so many dark secrets that goes on in that entertainment business, man. The shit ain't even funny, man. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, do you really want to be somebody in the world nowadays? I mean, of course, if you got the Most High, then the Most High, you become your promoter. The Most High, you become your record label. The Most High, you become your marketing agent or whatever. So you can always make it on the merit of the Most High getting you there, but it might not necessarily come with all the glamour. See, the Most High gonna know I can't put you over there with them because I'm your CEO. I can't put you over. And you telling the Most High, like, man, I gotta go over there. He telling you, I can't put you over there with them. All right? What they got going on over there, that's not the vision that I got aligned for you. That's not where I want you to go. That's why it takes some people a little bit longer to burst on the scene, because God is dealing with them. You feel what I'm saying? That's real talk. Legendary Tony say, hold up. Didi say, here we as a people was looking up to these fictitious characters, thinking that their lives was good. Didi, we was looking at them like, they could do no wrong, Didi. We was looking at them like role models. We wanted to grow up to be like them. We wanted to grow up to dress like them. Whole time, we don't even know that these people is being played on by the elites. Whole time, we didn't even know what these people had to do to get to where they at. And when you found out what they had to do to get to where they at, now you looking like, man, I'm good, man. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I'm good. Because, that's why I say, man, be careful what you ask for. And some people will do whatever they got to do to get to the next level. They'll do whatever they got to do, y'all. See, I might be sitting up here talking, or y'all might be sitting up here talking like, man, I'm not about to do all that, bro. But everybody don't think like us. And when you got people that got multi-million-dollar deals in front of them, man, some people will compromise their integrity. They'll sacrifice their family or anything else they asked to do to get that deal. It's crazy, man. Legendary Tony say, them all white folks parties is a perfect example. Yeah, Legendary Tony. Them all white parties. I think a couple years ago, I seen Little Baby. I don't know if y'all know about Little Baby, but he like a newer artist. They had him basically in a very, uncomfortable position at one of them all white parties. And we know how they get down at them all white parties, y'all. We know they got, men walking around, you feel what I'm saying? We know they got women walking around. And I'm like, how can I be in the mindset of not being with the shit like a a homosexual, but I'm around these people. I'm watching men walk around with nothing on. How can I do that? And Jay-Z, Little Baby, all these other entertainers and rappers, they be putting up with that shit. They go to these all-white parties knowing that it's gonna be some funny shit going on, but they still go. How can you still go if you not with the shit? Bobby Smurder and all these rappers. How is you still going to these all-white parties and you know what's going on at these all-white parties? That let me know right then and there, they with the shit too. Lil Baby and all these other artists, they all with the shit, man. I don't care about none of that gangster shit you acting like. They all with the shit. Because how is you going to these parties and you know what goes on at these parties? You didn't even seen some shit at these parties. But you still going. That let me know off top you with the shit. And you probably done been one of the ones who they took your manhood too. They done fuck around and took your manhood from you. This shit crazy, y'all. Let me see. Truth Risings, what's good, my brother? Good to see you back in this thing. Truth. Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican dude. Okay, bad baddie is that girl. I don't know how her name is spelled. I think her name is bad baddie or something. You know who I'm talking about, True. She changed her whole face, bruh. It looked like, bruh, she changed her whole face, bruh. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. That girl, man, who changed her whole face, dog. She didn't look nothing like that before, man. Changed her whole, I forgot her name, Bad Barbie or something. I think it's Bad Barbie. I think that's her name. Inspirational K. Welcome to the live, Inspirational K. For what profit it is to a man if he gains the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul? Matthew 60. Yeah. And we seeing it play out in real time. And they living off that verse right there, Inspirational K. They letting you know, look, unless you willing to give something up, you ain't getting this multi-million-dollar deal. You got to give us something. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. Legendary Tony. I remember LeBron James screaming out, ain't no party like a P. Diddy party. LeBron James been broke too, y'all. He been broke too. All these dudes we look up to and we revere and we respect, man, a lot of these dudes been broke. These dudes, manhood been took from them, man. Man, dude, look, man, it get real, man. It get real. Breezeway, it came out in 93, that Will Smith movie. That's the name. That's the name of it. I knew I wasn't tripping, Breezeway. Yeah, their souls has been taken. And every time you look at one of them, even Terrence Howard, I think, is with the shit. I think he just trying to cover his shit up. I think Terrence Howard with the shit too. You know what I mean? Because I heard in the interview how Terrence Howard came out and said P. Diddy tried to do some shit to him. But when you look at them in their eyes, when you look at these entertainers in their eyes, something is off. Something not right when you look in their eyes. It's like something been taken from them, man. I'm telling you, I'm not tripping, bruh. When you look at them in their eyes, it's like they lost something. You feel me? It's like damn near like they like, man, I'm telling you, man, it's sad, man. It's sad. Breezeway, yeah, their souls has been taken. Yeah, Breezeway, for sure, man. Daniel Berry, what's good with you, Daniel Berry? Happy Monday, Daniel Berry. Hope everything good with you, man. Welcome to the live. Mike M, what's good with you, Mike? Back in this thing. Yeah, I see you, Mike. Breezeway, they be going through straight hell. That's why they be more depressed when they make it. Because it don't be what they really thought or what they will actually have to do. Yeah, they be in for a rude awakening, Breezeway. And some of them, you know, we as kids, let me put it like this. As kids, we always told to chase your dreams, chase your goals. But we never was told what comes with that shit when you get to that door. We never was told what comes with them contracts. We never was told what comes with, you know, the multi-million-dollar deals. We never was told that part about chasing your dreams. And for some of them, you know, they willing to do whatever they need to do to get that multi-million-dollar deal. Because they might have been people who came from the hood or came from high infested poverty neighborhoods and shit like that. So that makes them even more desperate to sign them multi-million-dollar deals. And people be like, you got to sign this contract, but you got to do this too. They be like, I don't give a fuck what I got to do. Just let me sign this contract. You see what I mean? Because they desperate. So they be telling them agents, man, I don't care. I'll do anything, man. They be like, okay, you would do anything? You would do anything. Man, I'll do anything, man. Anything you want me to do, man, I'll do it. And the agents be looking at them like, you sure you would do anything? Yeah, man, I'll do anything, man. I'm telling you, man, I really need this $5 million, man. Okay. All right. And turn their ass completely out. I'm telling you, man. Shit crazy, man. Didi, yep, on that boat. Legendary Tony, now I get why Jay-Z canceled the Rock Nation brunch. Yeah, man, Jay-Z, he's one of their main puppets. He's one of their main founders when it comes to producing high levels of confusion to the hip-hop community when it comes to signing these contracts and taking these oaths. That's why he always throwing this shit up. He always doing this. Because they have certain hand gestures and symbolism that they do to let the elites know, okay, that's one of ours, he with the shit. Rihanna do it, A$AP Rocky do it, all these people do this shit. Michael Jackson even was doing it. This shit, you feel me? letting the elites know he's one of ours. Don't fuck with him. All right? And Jay-Z he's just fulfilling his mission, his purpose, his plan of, he already been butt broke. You dig what I'm talking about? He passed that point too. That's why he's a billionaire. He's in the club. He's a part of their little club. You feel me? And they maximizing that shit out of Jay-Z right now. And, you know, unfortunately for Jay-Z, they gonna try to take him down too. Mark my words. When they get tired of him, tired of using him, and he ain't no more good, they gonna try to take his ass down too. They already just tried to do it with the allegations that came out with one of the people talking about, you know, he committed some kind of sexual act on them and shit like that. They tried to do it that way, but they seen it didn't quite work. So they gonna try to do it another way with somebody that's a little closer to him. Mark my words. All white party on the yacht. Yeah, them all white parties, man. That shit crazy, man. Them all white parties, man. It's crazy. Man, they be doing the most. Truth Rising's 100, Mike M, you right. 545 Chris, Danielle Bergoli, bad baby. That's who it is. Bad baby. I told you, man. I told you somebody was gonna say her name, bruh. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The girl who came in, she was young. She was like 16 when she walked into the entertainment business. She was more like a content creator, influencer. And now she like 23, 24, and she looked different. She changed her whole fucking face. Her whole face. The girl changed her whole face, y'all. They made that girl change her whole fucking face. Man, if this shit don't screams Bueller, alert, woes, whatever you want to call it, this shit crazy, dog. That wasn't nothing wrong with that girl, bad baby, bad Barbie, whatever her name is. She was a beautiful young woman coming into her own, you know, to her own. And they got her ass, man, and they wore her ass out. Got her changing her face and all kind of shit. Changed her nose. She changed her lips. That girl, man, you could tell that girl been broken, y'all. She broken. Man, I'm telling you, man, this shit serious, y'all. Be careful what you ask for, man. For real, though. Sutri in this thing. Bad baby. Yeah, bad baby, Sutri. Yeah, that's her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Welcome to the live, Sutri. Good to see you back in the live, Sutri. Dark Empath. They gave up their they rare end. I'm gonna put it like that. They gave up their rare end for illusions of power and money. They get ran through by lizard people. Yeah, I can talk about extraterrestrials, and I can talk about, you know, these different beings. That's a whole nother live, y'all, because I know a whole lot. And some of these people that be showing up at their concerts don't be real people. They be people, all right, but they don't be humans. They be other species of humans, lizard people. We know about the lizard people. We know about what's going on, y'all, when it comes to this real shit. You feel what I'm talking about? We know who really running shit. 545 Chris, realize, recognize real lies. Yeah, man. Real eyes recognize real lies. And our third eye is like this, big dog. Chris, we like this. We here. We here. We see what's going on. You know what I mean? We here. We know exactly what's going on, man. I'm telling you. And they might try to call us conspiracists, whatever. They always gonna try to undermine when your third eye is activated because they know you know what's going on. And people like us, we got to be careful because they still send people to gang stalk us. They still send people to do something to us. You ain't got to be a multi-millionaire for them to send somebody at your ass. You can just be a small YouTuber like me, or a small, you know, person with a lot of intelligence like y'all, and they'll send somebody at y'all to do something to y'all, man. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with this information. This shit goes deep. Mike M, it's sad, bro. Mike M, man, it's sad, dog. It's sad, bro. It is, bro. Look how they did Michael Jackson, y'all. Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson gave over Michael Jackson to what's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Not Barry Gordy, but I forgot his name. Took Michael Jackson manhood. Took his manhood. I forgot his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The other dude that used to work with Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson was young. Not Barry Gordy. Not Barry Gordy. I forgot his name, man. I forgot his name, but he basically was one of the ones that helped blow Michael Jackson up. I forgot his name, bro. Damn, I forgot his name. He been in the entertainment business for a long time. But look how Joe Jackson did Michael Jackson, man. Did him wrong, man. Sold his own kids out in that entertainment industry just for some money, man. And why we wonder why Michael Jackson grew up like that, man. Michael Jackson was getting touched on, y'all. He was getting touched on, man. Man, this shit down there make me want to cry. I feel so bad, bro, for these people, dog. They sell out their own kids, man. They do this shit. They do this shit, y'all. They sell their own kids out, man, for that money. This shit crazy, man. Diddy say in 2017, Diddy and Future reached out to my son to get him signed in the music industry. All praises to the Most High that he turned them both down. Yeah, they'll reach out to you, but it's certain stipulations in them contracts that you gotta agree to. Before they signed Lil Uzi Vert, I was one of the main finalists to be signed by DJ what's his name? DJ Drama. And there was this another dude with DJ Drama that was going out to sign people. I forgot his name, man. I forgot his name. But it was me, Lil Uzi Vert. You had Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, 21 Savage. This was 2015. For the finalists to make the XXL 2016 XXL magazine, right? And so I was getting all these phone calls, people reaching out to me, man, we want to sign you, man, we just need for you to do a show, we want to sign you, we've been seeing your music, blah, 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 right? Something told me to turn that shit, because I just, someone, right, I'm like, man, I've been doing my own thing, I'm going to just keep doing my own thing. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'd rather just keep doing my own shit, right? But Def Jam reached out to me, Epic Records reached out to me, and they still reaching out to me right now to this day. Right now to this day, they still fucking reaching out to me. But make a long story short, you have me, Lil Uzi Vert, Kodak, all these artists, right? And so right before they signed Lil Uzi Vert to make him one of the finalists, they was trying to make me one of the finalists. They was like, all we need you to do is agree to this contract. We're going to fly you out and we need you to do this show. But something was telling me like, man, don't sign that shit. Leave that shit alone. You feel what I'm talking about? Leave that shit alone. I've been dealing with labels trying to sign me before when I had my group with me and my homeboys when we was coming up, right? So I didn't sign that shit. It was DJ Drama and it was this another exec who was signing artists at that time. I didn't sign that shit. And they took Lil Uzi Vert. They put him on XXL magazine, all this shit, right? Blew him up, whoop, right? Come to find out, Lil Uzi Vert, now look at Lil Uzi Vert. They butt broke him. DJ Drama came out years later after he made Lil Uzi Vert one of the finalists and said how Lil Uzi Vert manhood has been taken. DJ Drama came out and said how Lil Uzi Vert is gay, how they did him, and the whole shit, because he got into it with DJ Drama. What I'm telling y'all is, if I would have took that deal, they would have tried to do me the same way they did Lil Uzi Vert. The only difference between me and Lil Uzi Vert, I wasn't gonna go. You feel me? Lil Uzi Vert was going. So they told him, they knew if they know if artists want to cross if you want to cross over. It's a thing about crossing over, y'all. If you want to cross over, you gotta be willing to take this oath and take certain rituals. This is what these contracts come with. You feel what I'm saying? This shit comes with oaths and shit. Lil Uzi took that shit. That's why they went with him over me. I bailed out. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do all that. Like, I'm good. And Lil Uzi took that shit, and that's why they blew Lil Uzi up how they did Lil Uzi Vert. They blew him up. Lil Uzi Vert has been one of the ones they butt broke. They did all that shit with him, man. P. Diddy did all that shit with him. They did him scandalous. And then DJ Drama gonna come out years later and say how Lil Uzi Vert got did and how he gay and all this shit like that there. You feel what I'm talking about? And some told me, man, don't take that contract, man. Cause these people, man, look, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a little something about me. I make music, right? And I always been having record labels to reach out to me trying to sign me. I signed a distribution deal with Bentley Records with my boy Luca over there in Bentley Records. Signed a distribution deal with him. Before that, I had Black Entertainment trying to sign me when I was in the group with my homeboys. This when we was doing shows with Nipsey Hussle back then in like 2012, 2013, right? Then the name started getting out there and shit, right? So Epic Records started hitting me up. DJ Drama, what's his name, man? It's another dude name, man. It's another dude name that hit me up. It was DJ Drama and somebody else that hit me up. I forgot. It's gonna come to me. I forgot his name. Make a long story short, I've been having record labels trying to sign me forever, man. They like, man, we gotta get you, woody woo whoop. But then I got God on the other hand telling me, you gonna be all right. Don't sign to these labels. You seeing what they doing to these other artists. So it's like God, I got one devil on one shoulder, and then I got God on the other shoulder. And the Most High is literally been showing me for the past 10 years of what they doing to these artists, man. You feel what I'm talking about? And now the Most High telling me, like, do you need any more examples that I need to show you why not to sign with these record labels? I said, I'm done at this point. I don't need to, you done already showed me everything that they doing with these, man, look, I was there before Lil Uzi Vert blew up, man. I was one of the finalists, man. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, man. Epic Records, Atlantic Records, and Def Jam was reaching out to me. They still is reaching out to me. I'm just not going. I'm like, man, I just rather figure this shit out on my own as an independent artist, right? I done made it this far, and I've been having everybody hit me up. I might as well keep going on my own. Fuck it. All these people, man, has been butt broke, dog. The ones that haven't been butt broke and manhood haven't been took, them the ones that didn't make it to the next level. Them the ones that didn't cross over. Understand what I'm telling you. This entertainment business come with a lot of darkness behind this shit, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And so, Didi, when you say Future and Puff Daddy was trying to sign, don't let him sign to them. Future is with the shit too. I don't care how gangster or artist try, man, that shit don't mean nothing, homie, when it comes to multi-million-dollar contracts and deals. Don't let these people fool you. You ain't about to be clocking in 100 million and you ain't doing shit, nigga. You doing something. I know what's up. You feel me? Dookie Love, what's good with you, Dookie? That's a crazy name, but I see you, Love. They all do Dookie Love in Hollywood. Man, I'm telling you, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Truth Rises, Terrence Howard said before how he lets demonic entities enter him in a dark room to get into character. Truth Rises. Beyonce said the same thing. How Sasha fears come over her before she do her performances. And then it gives her another level of, you know, energy. You know what I mean? To basically capture the attention of the audience. Man, these people casting spells on people at these concerts. That's why it's called ceremonies. This shit is all about spell work. And that's why I don't go to concerts. Unless I'm doing a show or I'm at my own show, I never been to a concert unless I was performing. You feel what I'm talking about? This shit is deep, y'all. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. Breezeway, do anything, man. Anything for the love of money, man. The love of money is the root of all evil. Truth rises. And they will put it on camera to frame them and blackmail them as well. Definitely, bro. It's crazy. Tina Marie, I finally caught your live. I've been missing them. Yeah, Tina. Welcome back to the live, Tina. I apologize about that. That's been my fault a little bit, too. But make sure y'all got the notification bells turned on too, so y'all can be notified. And if the notification bells don't work, what y'all need to do is unsubscribe and then resubscribe and then re-click the notification bell so you can update it. Didi put Little Kim, another one. She was one of they puppets. They turned Lil Kim out, changed her. Man, wasn't nothing wrong with Lil Kim, Didi. Lil Kim was beautiful. Chocolate, beautiful. Turned her out. Got her, man, Didi, man. Man, this shit give me, this shit do something to me, y'all. This shit do. Mike M, hip hop is over. Hip hop is, this shit, it's done with, man. This shit done with. This shit done with, Mike M. Shit done with. Diddy, it's something about having little in front of their names. I don't know why. I don't know what the little, but it was a little era where everybody had little this or little that. I think it came from Lil Wayne though. Lil Wayne started that little shit. You feel me? Turned Lil Wayne out too, y'all. Man. Man. This shit crazy, y'all. Legendary Tony. Quincy Jones. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, y'all. Please put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. If y'all can see me and hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see me right and you can hear me right. Put a 1 in the chat. Okay, Breezeway got the 1. I know Breezeway. He on it. Quincy Jones, legendary. Sodomized Michael Jackson, bruh. Y'all, see, that's how I know y'all know y'all history. Y'all own this shit just like me. Quincy, that motherfucker Quincy Jones, bruh. This dude, you talk about a gatekeeper. This dude, you just think about how many people had to go through Quincy Jones to get to that next level. And you wonder why Michael Jackson turned out like that, bruh. They passing Michael Jackson around, bruh. Man, this shit sad, bruh. This shit sad, y'all. Quincy Jones. And they say, we ain't got to send one of our own at you. We gonna send somebody at you that look just like you. That look just like you. Quincy Jones. That dude is so wicked, man. Man. Thank you, legendary. Moozy Cool, Jackie Wilson. I remember Jackie Wilson, man. Jackie Wilson. Man. I remember Jackie Wilson. That's who Michael Jackson idolized James Brown and Jackie Wilson. Moozy Cool, Quincy Jones is Quincy Jones. SR Life, Justin Bieber. Look at Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber came out not too long ago and said he liked this. Yeah. Justin Bieber came out not too long ago and said he liked this. Turned him out, man. And when Justin Bieber, right before Justin Bieber blew up, who was Justin Bieber with? P. Diddy. P. Diddy. Remember when Justin Bieber was with P. Diddy and P. Diddy let Justin Bieber live with him? Y'all remember that? And P. Diddy was promising Justin Bieber, if you do this, that, and the third, I'm gonna give you a Lamborghini. I'm gonna give you $1 million. Justin Bieber was only like 15 years old. P. Diddy telling him, P. Diddy let Justin Bieber live with him. Go look it up. And P. Diddy told Justin Bieber, I'm gonna give you $1 million. I'm gonna put you on TV. I'm gonna blow you up. I'm gonna do everything for you. But you gotta do this, that, and the third. And a 14, 15-year-old, come on, man, all that money, you know they ain't about to turn that shit down. Man, sodomized that boy, man. Turned that boy out. Turned him out. Now look at him, man. You don't know who Justin Bieber is when you see him, man. He look like a hippie. He done lost all kind of weight. He's skinny in the face. Look like he been doing drugs. Look like he been popping all kind of pills and all. Dude look bad, bruh. Fuck that boy up. It's sad, man. This shit crazy, y'all. Diddy, why do grown men and women have the word little in front of their names? Do they want to stay young, or what's up with that? I think it's more like I don't think it's about them wanting to stay young. I just think it's about the first thing that came to their mind as a rapper or as an entertainer, and that's what they thought of. You know what I mean? Like Lil Wayne, like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't that basically he a short dude, you know what I mean? Like, so he probably gave him that name because he's short or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's just more like what fits your personality, what fits your artistry, what fits you as a musician. That's the name you go with, you know what I mean? Like, type shit. So I don't think it's basically necessarily them thinking they was gonna stay young forever, or, you know, looking at it like that. It's basically the best name that they felt that fit their character at the time is the reason why they chose that name. 545 Chris say Lil Uzi Vert, Lucifer. Yeah, I heard about people saying if you say it fast, Uzi Vert, it say Lucifer, basically. Yeah, I know. I'm on it. Breezeway, man, glad they didn't get you, True. Man, they try to get me, man. They still trying to get me. They still trying to get me. I remember we did the Tupac reunion. Me and my homeboys, we did the Tupac reunion. It's all on YouTube on my music page, on my music channel, on my music YouTube channel. The shows and all that shit still over there. We did the Tupac reunion fest, man. Everybody was there. It was a good show. After that show, man, we had so many people trying to sign us, man. So many people trying to sign us, dog. But it always came with something. It was always a catch that came with them contracts. See, I'm the kind of person, I'm going to read my contract. I'm reading that shit. Just like when I signed a distribution deal with Bentley Records, I read that shit. I made sure I read it. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, this is where they get artists at. They don't read what's in the contract, man. Read that shit. This is where they get these entertainers and these actors at. They don't read. You feel what I'm saying? And then go get your own lawyer. Don't get a lawyer that they give you, because the lawyer that they giving you work for them. Go get your own lawyer if you need to. This shit deep, y'all. This shit deep. You know what I mean? And I gotta tell y'all this because y'all my family. And the past week, cause I'm a little known in the music in the music world, right? I got a little name for myself, right? I got a little name for myself. I ain't gonna say I'm the biggest or none of that, but I got a little name for myself in the music world, right? Last week, Little Scrappy hit me up. Was just Little Scrappy. Y'all know Little Scrappy. He hit me up basically telling me, just keep going. We've been watching. I see your work. You a good artist. You a good artist. The Game hit me up year before last, telling me how he wanted to, do some shit with me and stuff. So I'm just giving y'all a description of, I'm connected. I know shit. You feel me? I know people. These people hit me up in my IG. Not too long ago, I just had DJ Holiday hit me up, couple weeks ago. 4 days ago, I just had, Not DJ Drama, what's his name? Another DJ. You know what I mean? That's well known and shit like that. I forgot his name. But they still hitting me up. Record labels still hitting me up. But my thing is, I done made it to a point to where I'm already, like, I already have everything I need on my own. Why do I need to go sign to a record label or somebody now at this point? And if it was to happen, it wouldn't be me signed it under them. It'd be some kind of form of a distribution deal. You feel what I'm talking about? Because when you signing under them, you basically giving them your rights to your music. Yeah, you basically giving them the rights to your masters. But they try to get me, bruh. Hey, Breezeway, they try to get me and they still trying to get me right now as we speak. Life Coach 39, welcome to the live, Life Coach. Diddy, I think having the name Little in front of their names mean that they're willing to be controlled. It's like they're the feminine, like young and naive. It could be. Could be. Look how they did Little Pump. Got Little Pump paint his fingernails. Little Pump came on live. He had on a wig. He had on makeup. He had on eyelashes. Yeah, Little Pump turned the man out. Turned him out. That's why they try to get you while you young, because they know when you young, when you 16, 17, they know that money is that shit gonna do something to you. That's why they always try to get you when you young. They always try to get you when you young. They'll get you when you older, 25, 30, 35. They'll get you too, but they really go after the young artists. They like to go after them because they know that they can control them more. You feel me? With that money. This shit serious, man. 545 Chris, once you open your ear gate and listen to what some of these artists are actually saying through their music, spiritual warfare become a lot more clear. Yeah, it do, Chris. It do. They tell you how they battling with them demons and with them devils, man. They tell you how they battling, how they got inner demons and how they can't sleep at night. They telling you what they had to do to get to where they was at. You know what I mean? To get that level of notoriety and fame. They telling you what they had to do. Shit crazy, man. Deani King, she was destroyed by low self-esteem. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely will. I think you're talking about I don't know if you're talking about Little Kim or Bad Baby. But yeah, Little Kim was beautiful, man. And man, bro, she just messed her whole shit up. Didi True Media, that names, symbolics, and numbers have spiritual meanings. Yeah, it have a lot of spiritual meaning behind these symbols and these names. Numerology, you dig what I'm talking about? That's why Jay-Z named one of his albums 444. I don't know if y'all remember the album Jay-Z named right after the Blueprint. He named one of his albums 444. That album signifies what he's down with, because how they communicate is through numbers and through symbols and through hand gestures. That's how they communicate. They don't really say a whole lot. Like Jay-Z not gonna come out and say, I'm in the Illuminati, I'm a part of the secret society. He not gonna do that. Some people might do that. Britney Spears did that shit, and look what happened to Britney Spears. Some people will come out, but most people ain't gonna do that shit. They communicate with hand signals and numbers. Symbolism. That's how they communicate. You know what I mean? 545 Chris, what are they called? The Boule. Yeah, the Boule. So let me give y'all a little bit of a soliloquy, if I may. The Boule is black people, high officiated black people. And y'all hear me when I tell y'all this. Black people run the world. This gonna shock a lot of people. White people don't run the world. Black people run the world. You have ancient kings and queens that still exist right now to this day. The Boule is powerful. These people dictate how basically the society come and go. In order for you to reach an ultimate level of success, your name have to be ran through the Boule. The Boule got to know about you. They got to sign off on you to reach this ultimate level of notoriety and fame. They got to sign off on you. If the Boule don't sign off on you, it ain't happening. See, the Boule is made up with a lot of descendants of the Boule is black people. Whether you would say that they African, whether you would say they indigenous to America, that's your business. But these people basically dictates and controls our reality, this society. It's not Donald Trump. It's not just the Hiltons or the Rockefellers or, you know, these high officiated families. These families in the Boule is like this. They with each other. They in agreement with everything that's going on at the bottom. You feel what I'm talking about? So a lot of the secrets that these families get, these European families, the Bush families, the Rothschilds, a lot of these families get a lot of their secrets from the Boule. They get their secrets from these high officiated black members that's a part of the Boule and other secret societies that you would never know about. This is who the white people go to get all their information. Okay? So you got the Boule, you got all these secret societies, and then you got these families, the Hilton families, the Rothschilds families, the Bushes. They all with the shit. They all with the shit. You dig what I'm talking about? They run all this shit. They run all this whole shit. You feel me? And so, you know, you not about to get to the next level of fame or success or financial literacy without the Boule and without these powerful families signing off on it. You not about to get it. All right? These the people that control this shit. They control the narrative. They control the algorithm of YouTube, of social media, of Instagram. They control all this shit. All right? And they control the entertainment business and what happens in Hollywood. That's they shit. And a lot of people don't understand that when it comes to accomplishing and reaching your dreams, it's a lot of dark hidden secrets behind that shit that comes with it. You got to take all kind of oaths just to be deemed and looked at as successful. And these people got to sign off on you to cross over, or you would never cross over. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit goes deep. The Boule is real powerful, man. Real shit. Okay, where we was at? Let me see. Self-esteem. Okay. Deani King say Justin was touched by Diddy and Usher. Justin was touched by Diddy, Usher, and some of them CEOs at his label and his manager. Man, Justin Bieber been passed around just like Michael Jackson was passed around. Just like, you know, Little Uzi Vert was passed around. These dudes been passed around, y'all, just like Will Smith was passed around. Man, it's sad, y'all. It's sad. Breezeway, Quincy Jones just died not too long ago. And remember, Tupac said Quincy Jones tried to make love to him. I remember that, Breezeway. I remember when Tupac said Quincy Jones tried to do that shit to him. Tupac was signed, Quincy Jones signed off on Tupac. That's how Tupac became highly recognized and massively over successful in his own right. Quincy Jones signed off on Tupac. Quincy Jones signed off on a lot of entertainers and celebrities. And we don't even know that Quincy Jones was behind their story. Quincy Jones signed off on Tupac. And the sad part about Tupac, he gave in too, bro. He gave in. And that's my favorite artist, my favorite rapper. I love me some Pac, but Tupac gave in, bro. He sold out. He sold out. You feel what I'm talking about? That's why he started taking that gangster persona. He wasn't never gangster. You know what I mean? Shoot him up, bang, bang, and hit him up. Tupac was about, you know, he was talking about on some revolution shit. They say you can't, in order for you to cross over, you can't be talking about all that shit. You got to start talking about killing your own people. You got to start to, and that's when Tupac said, okay, fuck it. Deani King, the P. Diddy flavor camp. Man. Legendary Tony, the goons of the industry is another problem with these rappers getting killed. Yeah, because they got insurance on them, Legendary. Legendary. Anytime an artist signed to a record label, the record label put insurance on their ass. Yep, so when that artist get killed, they take out that insurance policy that's worth $2-3 million. So they recoup their money. Why you think Legendary Tony, they only signing artists that's talking about gang violence? They only signing artists that's talking about gang violence and having drug addictions and shit like that. The reason why they going after those artists is because they know them artists ain't gonna live long, and they have insurance claims on them artists, so when they pass away, they can recoup their money. Yeah, this is what the record label's doing. They taking out insurance policies on these artists. Deani King say Lil Wayne was also 15 when he came out, and guess who did it to him? Lil Baby. Turned him out. Y'all remember when Lil Wayne he was the coolest thing ever, man. He was cool, man. And then he just started doing white people shit. Like, not no disrespect to, my white folks on the channel. But remember when Lil Wayne was cool and then he just started getting hella piercings? He started going into the skateboard shit. They turned him out. Remember when he was caught on 106 in Park kissing Baby, kissing kissing on Baby and shit? Birdman was kissing all on Lil Wayne and shit in them interviews. Y'all remember that? Birdman got a history too of turning people out. Yeah, this shit deep, y'all. This shit goes deep. Diddy say, why you think P. Diddy and a few others keep changing their names? It's a ritual and some kind of meaning to throw people off. It definitely is. It definitely is, Diddy. It definitely is. People do all they Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, all these name changes. Sean Diddy Combs. It definitely is. It definitely is. You feel what I'm talking about? You got to make sure you pay attention to that shit. CJ, stay true, my nigga. You one of the last ones left. Yeah, I'm always going to stay true, CJ. You already know, bruh. They going to have to take me out, bruh. Straight up. I ain't going. I could have been a millionaire, y'all. I could have been signed off to it, but I knew what came with that shit. So do you want to compromise your integrity and have the bragging rights to say you a millionaire, but you got to give up your backside? You got to compromise your integrity, and then you got to get passed around only to be famous? I don't think so. I'm going to keep doing this shit on my own. It's been working, and it's going to continue to work. I'd rather stay independent. CJ, the Game and Chris Brown want to get out the want to get out of the Illuminati so bad, shaking my head. Yeah, I know, and they'll come out and say little things to give hints about, what's really going on, but you got to know how to put two and two together, because they really say it without saying it. And once you in that shit, the only way out is death. You can't get out unless so death and them making you look crazy in the eye of the public is the only way out. And you really never get free. You really never get free out of that shit. You feel what I'm talking about? You really never get freed out of that shit. I'm telling you, man. Shit crazy. Mike M, it's sad. It's sad, Mike M. It's crazy, man. Didi say, I'm throwing things out there to get people to think. It's a spiritual thing. There is always two sides of the coin, the spiritual and the underworld. So there is always symbolism. Yeah, you right, Didi. You right. I hear what you're saying. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's how they communicate, Didi. You know what I mean? And like on the spiritual side, you absolutely right. Why everybody got little in front of their name? What the fuck is... Why you can't just be Uzi Vert? Why you gotta be little Uzi Vert? Why you gotta be Lil Yachty? Why you gotta be Lil Baby? Why you gotta be Lil Wayne? Why you gotta be Lil Pump? It's a spiritual side to that shit. Definitely. It definitely is. You know what I mean? It definitely is. Mike M say Kodak Black, man, they fucked Kodak Black up. He was another one of the finalists in 2016 when I was about to sign for the XL 2016 magazine finalists. He was one of the finalists. It was me, it was Kodak Black, it was Lil Uzi Vert, 21 Savage, it was Denzel Curry, it was Lil Yachty, who else was it? I think it was somebody else. But now look at all the artists from that, bruh. Look at all the artists, dog. Now Kodak Black strung out on drugs, man. They seen this dude, Kodak Black, in the middle of the streets, laying out in the middle of the streets, tweaking, bruh. They got him too. And all I can do is feel bad for him because I was about to be one of them. I was about to fuck around and let them get me, but something told me not to. See, I always had God in my life. I always was very spiritual since a child. So I can always feel when something wasn't right. I can always feel when, man, something not right, man. Like, and God, it's like something told me not to take that shit. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to just continue to do this shit my way. Because I was already hearing about how you can't put out certain music. You got to do certain interviews. I was already hearing about you got to dress a certain way. I'm like, man, do I want to do that? I'm like, man, I don't want to be having people telling me I got to do interviews when they telling me I got to do interviews. I don't want people telling me when I can release music and when I can't release music. I don't want people telling me how I got to dress. And I'm like, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to say yes to Epic, but Epic was on the phone. And Def Jam and all them boys, Atlantic Records. And so Kodak Black is going through a humiliation ritual. That's what he going through. Just like a lot of other them people going through humiliation rituals. You can't even recognize Kodak Black, bro. When you look at Kodak Black, you can't even recognize the man. The man is so strung out on drugs, man. Man, dog. Didi, symbolic messages. Yeah. Yeah. That's how they communicate, Didi. Mike M, okay, cash rules. At the bottom is crabs. They eat each other. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Legendary Tony, YouTube keeping me out of your live because they know. Yeah, man, they don't. That's why they don't try to. Sometimes when y'all don't get certain notifications, it don't be because of you ain't got the notification bell. It be because of YouTube be fucking with y'all. Just like they be fucking with me. All right? So don't ever get it twisted. Don't think that it's a coincidence or no. This shit is done on purpose. YouTube know who not to notify because they know that you coming with the truth. Feel what I'm saying? They know what they got this shit kind of controlled. It's like only so much you can say, so much you can do. You know? 545 Chris, True has the knowledge. Stay bright, brother. Man, always, Chris. Always, brother. I knew from an early age, man, just the ins and outs that, you know, what goes on in this world. But it shocked me when I really when I seen this shit play out in my face, how I always thought about it in my mind. Because, you know, we always think about, man, what if this person doing that? Or what if this shit like that? And then when you really see it's like that, it blow your mind because you've been like, man, I always knew this shit was like this. It's just now coming out, though, but I always knew something was off about the entertainment business. I always knew it. I always knew something was fucking off, something wasn't right. I just didn't have the proof to bag it up. You know what I mean, y'all? Like, I didn't, it's like y'all too. Like, y'all always knew it was something about the entertainment business and the entertainment industry. Y'all just never really had the proof, the facts to bag it up. Now we got the proof and the facts to bag this shit up. We always knew it was something off about this shit. Philadelphia Eagles, salute, True Media, salute to you, Philadelphia. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Welcome to the live. I ain't seen you in a minute, Philadelphia. Hope everything right with you, man. Good to see you back in the live, man. Straight up. Cash Rules, they inky that strong for money. They make people do horrible things to become successful. Justin Bieber is a really sad case. Not only him, you have the kid from Home Alone. Man, come on, bruh. The dude from Home Alone. You talking about the white kid that played Home Alone. Man. Butt broke him. They butt broke him. They butt broke him, y'all. He looked unrecognizable, y'all. Cash Rules, the little kid from Home Alone, you can't even recognize him. I just seen him in an interview like three months ago. I didn't even know that was him. I'm like, that's him? Butt broke that man. Cash Rules, they treat kids like hand-me-down clothes. Yeah, man, they do. Cash Rules say a minimum of $1 million insurance. Yup. They put insurance claims on them, man. That's what they doing. Cash Rules, they use them for an investment. That's exactly what they do, Cash Rules. Cash Rules say he kissed Birdman in the mouth. He kissed Birdman in the mouth, dog. And he did it multiple times. Cash Money did a show back in the early 2000s. Some of y'all know what I'm about to say. Birdman went on the show and say, I don't just want no hoe, I fuck with niggas too. I don't just want no female. This is what Birdman said at the Cash Money show back in the early 2000s. They all was up there on the show picking out females, you know, to take them back to their little telly and to take on tour with them. Birdman said, I don't just fuck with hoes, I fuck with niggas too. He let you know right then and there. Birdman been with the shit, y'all. That's why he went out and he signed Young Thug. Young Thug was always like this. Had on dresses in his album covers. He was funny shit. Man, this shit crazy. And then one of Birdman artists came out like in 2018 and said Birdman did it to him. One of Birdman artists came out in an interview and he said Birdman told him, I'm not gonna sign you unless you feel what I'm talking about, unless you let me do it to you. And the dude said he let Birdman do it to him and Birdman gave him $500,000. I'm telling you, man, this shit's serious, man. Look, man, look, I ain't telling you can't make it in the entertainment business. It's only so far you can go before you hit that ceiling. It's only so far you can go before you hit a wall. And it's going to come to a point you're going to start thinking, damn, do I want to cross over or do I want to just stay where I'm at? You're going to hit a point of stagnation. You're going to hit a point of you can't go no further unless you cross over. Now, if you cross over, you can go to the top. But that shit going to come with a whole lot. You feel what I'm saying? Cash Rules say, then they get out. Cash Rules say, then they get out here and say, damn what people think of them. They rich, but they don't have integrity on how they let another man touch them. They always use the success to cover up what's hidden deep down inside. Cash Rules. They always Cash Rules. They always use success as a way to cover up of what's really going on. So they always gonna say, so what? I'm rich. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I'm rich. I made it. They always use that as a way to make them feel good about who they is. But they know deep down inside, they can't stand who they is. So they always try to throw up their riches. They always try to throw up their success. They always try to throw up their fame to try to throw you off, to make it seem like, ah, man, what they went through ain't shit. Nah, it's fucking with them. It's hurting them. You know what I mean? Mike M say, Dwayne Wade, man, I was a big fan of Dwayne Wade. Look how they did Dwayne Wade. They got Dwayne Wade going through all kind of humiliation rituals with his son and shit, man. They made Dwayne Wade do that shit to his son, and made Dwayne Wade change his son into a girl. They made Dwayne Wade do that shit. It's called a humiliation ritual. They put Dwayne Wade in dresses. I think a few interviews, Dwayne Wade came out. He was wearing pink fingernails and shit, colored fingernails. Humiliation ritual. This is what they do to them. They did the same thing to what's that dude now? It's another basketball player. I forgot his name. Dwight Howard. Yep. They did the same thing to Dwight Howard. 545 say that's why artists that have run their course still torn. They still torn. They still torn, bro. They still torn, Chris. That music shit is designed for you to never get out of it. It's designed for you to never get out of it. It's designed for you to always have to tour. It's designed for you to always have to do interviews. It's designed for you to always have to, you know, do these different things to keep up your keep up your image. It's designed for you to have to do all these different things to keep up your image. You can never escape it like that. Entertainment, period. That shit is designed to drain everything out of you and then kick your ass to the curb when they don't no longer need you. Cash rules. Ain't no way in hell another man digging in a man ASS is cool. It ain't cool. You know it ain't cool. Diddy, just like the movie Sinners and the Twins. Sinners and the okay, Diddy. Yeah, I didn't see that movie. I heard about that movie, but I didn't see it though, Diddy. Cash rules, cause they knew to the coat. Yeah, facts. Cash rules. That's why they little. Yeah, that's why they little, huh? Little this and little. Yeah, I know. Cash rules. Kodak Black is a clone. That is not the real Kodak Black, I believe, man. It's possible. Diddy at Cash Rules, absolutely 100. CJ, you was on the 2016 XXL question. That's crazy. I was a junior in high school. Nah, I wasn't on the magazine. I was one of the finalists to be on the magazine. I was one of the finalists. It's a process. You got they go through like 50 to 100 artists. Probably more. And then they contact and pick out the artists who has the most fulfilling potential. And then from those artists that they select and pick out who they feel like has the most potential, it's a process they set up to where they pick out the last few who's going to make the cut out of all the artists that they choose from. That's how it go. It's a process. So I was one of the finalists. You feel what I'm saying? I just didn't make the magazine cut. I bailed out on their ass. Chosen one. I'm praying for everyone in the sports and entertainment industry. Man, dog. Jim Carrey Chosen one. First of all, Chosen one. Welcome to the live, Chosen one. Jim Carrey came out and told y'all how that shit was. Jim Carrey said, man, I don't even know who I am. Yeah. Jim Carrey came out in an interview like 5 years ago and said, man, I don't even know who I am, man. I've been acting for so long, I lost myself. Basically, Jim Carrey told you I sold my soul, man. I don't even know who the fuck I am, man. Jim Carrey say, I don't know who I am. He said, some days I wake up and he said, I look in the mirror and I be trying to figure out who the fuck is Jim Carrey. Because I've been playing in these movies for so long, I lost myself, man. I lost myself. I done played all these different characters. This is what Jim Carrey said in the interview. Word for word. He said, I don't even know who I am no more. He said, I always used to want fame. He said, I always used to want to be a multimillionaire. He said, I always used to want to be successful. But he said, man, he said, I didn't know it was going to make me feel like this. I don't even know who I am. I don't even know who Jim Carrey is. He said, I've been acting for so long. I'm always in character. Like, it's cameras in front of me. Man, it made me shed a tear when Jim Carrey was talking, bro. I couldn't hold it, bro. It made me shed a tear, bro. He said, I've been acting since so long, I don't even know who I am no more. It seemed like I'm always shooting a movie. Even when I'm at home, he said, it feel like I'm shooting a movie. I don't even know who Jim Carrey is. I don't know what I like. I don't know what my favorite color is. I don't know shit about me. Because I always been used as a character for these different roles in Hollywood. To the point to where I lost myself. I lost my identity. I don't even know who I am. Man, that shit fucked me up when Jim Carrey said that shit. Messed me up. And Jim Carrey said, I wish everybody can become successful so they can realize that shit don't make you happy. Yeah, Jim Carrey said this shit word for word in an interview like 5-6 years ago. Cash Rules say, they wear small clothes that a woman wear. They act like they gay with tight pantses and tank top shirts. Yeah, man, and really, you know, it's all a part of the attire you have to wear when you sign to these record labels. Yeah, they tell you what to wear. They tell you what to wear. Yes, indeed. And it's all in the contract. How you got to act, what you got to say in your music, what you got to wear, how many interviews you got to do. It's all in the contract. But artists do it, though. They do it. That's why you be like, man, why all these artists look alike? Why they all wearing the same shit? They all wear, because they got to wear the same shit. It's in their contract to wear them skinny jeans. It's in their contract to wear them tight-ass clothes. That's why they all look the same. It's crazy, man. 545 Chris, to be honest, I think Kodak is smart in doing the publicity game, and publicity is good publicity, and all publicity ain't good publicity, and I don't think Kodak Black is smart, bro. I don't. I think Kodak Black is a puppet. I think Kodak Black used to be smart. I think Kodak Black think he's smart. I think Kodak Black have the smarts to be smart, but I think Kodak Black is just like the rest of them. He got to a point to where he sold out, and he figured he got to the post to. Cause I just had an interruption. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and if you can see me. If you can hear me and if you can see me. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Okay, we good. Okay, so let's get back to Kodak Black. Chris, Kodak Black is being used, brother. Kodak Black is just like the rest of them. He got himself into some shit he can't get up out of. All right? That's the honest to God truth that's going on with Kodak Black. It's just coming out different because he's abusing them drugs, because he's trying to escape from the reality that he got put in. So Kodak Black turned to drugs. He trying to cope with the shit they're going through. Kodak Black is hurt. He's suffering. He hurt. He want to get out that shit. But he can't. He can't, man. I know it's sad. I know it seemed impossible. Y'all like true. How they can't get out of it? The only way out is death, bruh. And Kodak Black is coping with it with drugs. They know what they did to Kodak Black. They know what they did to that nigga, man. He used to be smart. He was a brilliant mind at one point. They took all that shit from him. Stripped him down to his lowest state. Now got him out here abusing drugs and shit. Come on, man. They do this shit to you, man. This is what they do to you. Cash rules, but they a thug though. Yeah, but they a thug though, man. They ain't no thugs. That's a part of the image that you got to take on with this shit. You know, Cash Rules, they start up fake beef just for album sales. Y'all know that? Y'all know that they start fake beef and rumors of people beefing just for album sales? Do shit like this, man. Sutri, what's good with you, Sutri? How you know all of this? Man, because I'm a part of that world. I come from the music world. I studied this shit, Sutri. I know my history. I know what goes on with this shit. I done rubbed elbows with some of these artists. I don't like to put too many artists' names out there and shit like that, but I know, all right? I done studied this shit. That's how I know a lot of this shit. I could talk about a lot of this shit. I done went through it, Sutri. Do this sound like a person that ain't been through this shit? I've been through this shit, Sutri. That's how I can talk about it. I done seen this shit up close and personal. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Cash Rules, I waited to hear an entertainer called Booty Thug or Homo Thug. Yeah, they with that game, Cash Rules. I'm gonna just say that. Cash Rules, like 50 said, run to the nearest rainbow. Man, I'm telling you. Run to the nearest rainbow. Cash Rules, be careful, brother. They have all kind of people in their circle and probably come for you. They came for me a few times, man. I dodged their ass, man. I've been on the run. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give you a little personal business I don't really tell a lot of people, but they done came for me a few times, bruh. Real shit. Real talk. They done came for me a few. That's why I'm always keeping my. That's why y'all, a lot of people, when I be doing my lives, they be like, True, why you don't never look at the live? Why you always looking around? Because I'm looking around for these motherfuckers. That's why I'm looking around, y'all, because every time I do it live, I be having people say, True, can you look at the camera? Dude, I always keep my head on the swivel. I gotta watch my surroundings. I was, not too long ago, it was me and one of my females and shit, one of the females I used to date, and we was on like a little outing. We was in the hills and shit. I'm from Oakland, so we got hills. Like, we got the Oakland hills and shit, right? We high up in the hills, right? And I told my female that I was with at the time, I said, they following us. I said, don't panic, but that car following us, they've been watching us for like 3 hours. She said, you lying, they ain't watching us. I said, watch this shit. I went from where we was at and I went to another location and I parked, and that same car pulled right up in front of me and my female and just had the high beams on. They pulled up in front of us and turned on their high beams and was just staring at us. So basically, they was like 6 feet in front of us. I bagged back because every time I pull in the parking space, I always bag in. I don't ever pull in, I bag in so I can have my face looking towards the streets and towards the traffic, because I got to see what the fuck coming towards me. You feel me? This is how I do it. So I bagged in, right? And I'm like, watch this car come up and pull up. Not even 3 minutes later, the car pulled up right in front of us and turned on their high beams and was just there staring at us, bruh. And my female was like, can we leave, please? I'm scared. And I pulled off. And that's when I knew. I already knew they was following me. But that's when I really knew they watching the fuck out of me now. Yeah, they really, really watching me now. You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, brother, I got to be careful, man. I got to watch my surroundings. Appreciate that, Cash Rules. Didi say, absolutely true. It's a purpose to everything. You already know. It's definitely meaning to everything, Didi. The real, don't ever think you tripping, Didi. You ain't tripping when you said, how is everybody coming with little in front of their name? You ain't tripping. Always think outside the box, Didi. This shit goes deeper than what you see, than what the eye can see. It's always a meaning and a purpose to everything. Even on the spiritual realm. You feel what I'm talking about? So you ain't wrong. Chosen one, it's not hidden anymore. It ain't. It's plain sight now. It's just rather, you know, they telling you what the hell you gonna do about it. Yeah, you know what we doing to these artists. What you gonna do about it though? You ain't brave enough to do nothing about it. So it just comes down to life and death now. They letting you know what's up. But they letting you know, we'll take your ass out, homie. Yeah, we'll take you out like we did Michael Jackson. We'll take you out like we did Whitney Houston. We'll take your ass out like we did Bernie Mac. Yeah. We'll take your ass out like we did what's his name? The comedian that they killed. I forgot his name. And it's not Bernie Mac, the other one. I forgot his name. Richard Pryor. Yeah, we'll take your ass out like we did them. We letting you know that this shit real now. What you gonna do about it though? We letting you know Quincy Jones was a gatekeeper. We letting you know Quincy Jones sodomized Michael Jackson and try to do it to Tupac Shakur. Yeah, we letting you know this shit. What you gonna do about it though? We letting you know at all these BET award shows and at the Grammys that we operate with darkness. People doing rituals at the Grammys and shit with the devil in the background. People doing rituals and shit at the BET Awards with the devil in the background. They not hiding this shit no more. It's in plain sight. They letting you know, yeah, Jay-Z, he worked for us. They letting you know LeBron James, yeah, he worked for us. Rihanna, yeah, she worked for us. What you gonna do about it? All right? This where we at. You ain't willing to die for this shit, so shut the fuck up. That's what they letting you know. And that's why people like me and y'all is dangerous, because especially me, I don't know about y'all, but I'm willing to give my life for this shit, for my people, for what's right. Because I took on that revolution spirit from my MLK and from Thurgood Marshall and from Frederick Douglass and from Malcolm X. I took on that revolution spirit from my ancestors, so I'm willing to go to my grave fighting for what's right, for the freedom of my people and what's right. And this is the people that they scared of. The ones that's going to tell it like it is. The ones that's going to come and basically try to expose their agenda and their secrets. They really don't care too much about the secret side of shit. They care about the people that's not scared to voice their opinion on what's going on. That's why they got all these restrictions on YouTube where you can't say certain shit. Y'all know what I mean. Deani King, we were called crazy for what we knew. We knew it, Deani King. All along, we knew something was wrong with this wicked-ass entertainment industry, and now it's starting to come out. Cash Rules, have you ever wondered why only a few become successful in that business? Man, Jay-Z been at the top of the pyramid for so long, it ain't even funny. Why haven't artists like, I'm gonna throw out a name, Little Boosie ever reached the level of Jay-Z? Why have Nas? I love Nas. Why Nas, as successful as Nas was, why he never reached the level of a Jay-Z? It's levels to this shit, y'all. You cap out at a certain point. It's only so many artists that's gonna reach that next level. I'm telling you, man, this shit's serious, y'all. And it makes you wonder. This shit been like this all along. Feel what I'm talking about? Cash Rules say, Macaulay, Corkley. Macaulay Corkley. Okay, yeah, that's one of the names to look out for. Definitely. CJ, you think they clone Gucci? I say, yeah. I say it's possible. I say it's possible. I don't know about that being Gucci, man. I've been, you know, and I remember when Gucci 2.0, the Gucci that everybody think that's Gucci, man, right now. I remember when he first got out of jail, how everybody was saying he was cloned. Remember when he first got out of jail back in 2015? Everybody was like, man, Gucci man got cloned. Gucci man got cloned. That ain't the real Gucci. And I bought into it a little bit because I'm like, he is cloning niggas. And then when I seen Gucci when he first got out, he was in the splits. I seen a clip where Gucci was shaking his ass like a stripper. He was hitting the splits. I'm like, the old Gucci wouldn't do no shit like that. Yeah, this is what the new Gucci 2.0 was doing when he first got out of jail. So either they use MK Ultra on Gucci or they cloned his ass. Because CJ, they don't just clone everybody. They clone certain people, but they don't clone everybody. You got to be like on the status of a Michael Jackson for them to clone you. Gucci not on that level of a Michael Jackson or Elvis Presley. You got to be like way, way up, like on some real famous shit for them to clone you. But what I think they did to Gucci was, I think they did MK Ultra on Gucci. They did MK Ultra on him. They put him under a hypnosis. Because when he got out, his character and his demeanor was different. He was popping his ass like a stripper. He was hitting the splits. All kind of shit that the old Gucci wouldn't do. I'm like, this can't be Gucci. That's why a lot of people was like, Gucci man clone, because he's shaking his ass like a stripper. He twerking. He out here hitting the splits. And people like, Gucci would never do no shit like this. But I don't think they... Is it possible if they clone them? Of course. They always use... cloning always something that they can use to, you know, to their advantage when they want to paint a certain narrative. But they also use MK Ultra. And for them to clone you, a lot of people think that they just cloning everybody. Oh, they cloned this person. No, you got to be on the level of a Michael Jackson, my boy, for them to clone you. You got to be on the level of a Elvis Presley for them to clone you. They just not cloning little Boosies. They not just cloning little Uzi Verts. They not just cloning, you know, T.I.s and yeah, like, y'all rich, y'all famous, but y'all not that famous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all can't go to Dubai and people know who y'all is. Y'all can't go to Africa and people know who y'all is. Y'all can't go to Europe and people know who y'all is. Nigga, Michael Jackson could go any fucking where on God's green earth and people knew who Michael Jackson was. They knew who Michael was. It's nowhere in the world Michael Jackson could not go without people not knowing who he was. Everybody don't know who Gucci is. Everybody don't know who T.I. is. Everybody don't know who Lil Wayne is. Everybody don't know who Rick Ross is. Everybody don't know who Jay-Z is. Everybody don't know who Birdman is. Everybody don't know who P. Diddy is. Everybody don't know who Rihanna is. Everybody don't know who Beyonce is. Y'all get what I'm talking about? They not on that level of a Michael Jackson. That's when they start cloning you. When you get on that level of like Elvis Presley, like, nigga, everybody in the world know who you is, nigga. It's nowhere you can go on the globe without somebody knowing who you is. You feel what I'm talking about? You got to be on that level for them to really start cloning your ass. You know what I mean? Deani King say Missy Elliott tried to turn out Nicole Ray, one of the artists of the 2000s. Yeah, Missy Elliott is one of them agents too. She worked with them. She worked with them too. Look at Missy Elliott now. Speaking on Missy Elliott, look how much weight she lost. Something not right about Missy Elliott, Deani. Something not right about Missy Elliott. Look at Missy now, man. They done turned her ass out too. Then lost all that weight. I mean, just something ain't right, man. Didi, the Most High, chosen or highly favored and protected, unless it's written to do so. We allow things only if the Almighty want it done. If so, the spirit knows true media is protected. Yeah, God always protected me and told me, and God always protected and told y'all what's up. And there's certain things that you just couldn't do because the Most High wouldn't have let it because you was always favored by God. No matter how much you wanted to sign that multi-million-dollar contract or be a movie star or be an entertainer, the Most High said, I can't do that to you because you is a part of the elect. And you is highly favored and you protected. And that shit gonna mess you up. And you gonna end up being turned out and you not gonna see. Some people in life, we really is star seeds. We really come from the heavens. We really is God's chosen. We really is. This shit ain't got nothing to do with money. Some people really is star seeds. We really come from the heavens. And God gotta protect us from ourselves sometimes, from making the wrong decisions. God got to protect us from ourselves. And God got to stay. Why you think every time you be like, man, I tried to do that. I did it the same way, but I didn't get signed, but he got signed or she got signed. It's because they ain't got God in their life like you. God got you. You set apart. You set apart. You ever did something in life? You ever went to fill out for a job application and everybody got the job, but you didn't get the job? Everybody else got the job. You was more qualified for the job than them. You was more well-suited for the job than them. But everybody else got the job, but you didn't get the job. That's because God have a certain plan for your life. And sometimes it might not be necessarily what you have planned for your life. All right? When the big dogs step in, when the Most High, when the Heavenly Mother and the Heavenly Father step in, everything stops. I don't give a damn how talented you is. I don't give a damn how suitable you was for that job. When God say no, God mean no. I'm telling you, man. Breezeway, yeah, I remember that even Manny Fresh was looking like Baby Bugging, and the rest of the hot boys was, yeah, when Baby got on stage and Baby was like, I like niggas too, man. He told y'all, man, what he was about. Telling you, Breezeway, shit sick. Why you think, Breezeway, why you think Juvenile and everybody left Cash Money? That shit wasn't just about money. They seen how Baby wanted to do with the artists. And they wasn't about to let Baby touch them. That's why they left. You know what I mean? Ashay, what's good with you, Ashay? Ashay, welcome to the live. Ashay, Deani King. The guy that Birdman wrote his album failed. Yeah. Man, bruh. Birdman is another agent of darkness, man. He done got a lot of people too, y'all. Man, bro. He done got a lot of people, man. Cash rules. The best way to be independent and take your money and run and open a legit business. Yeah, that's the best. That's the way to go nowadays. It ain't even no need to sign to no record label now, bro. Just, you know, finance your own career, you know? You know what I mean? Finance your own career if you really want it that bad, you know what I mean? To keep you out of that entertainment, you know, business and going through all that shit that they be going through. Just basically employ yourself, man. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to, independence. That's the way everybody going anyway, is being independent. Save yourself a lot of heartbreak, and you save yourself a lot of wasted energy and getting caught up in the wrong shit. Legendary Tony, the Kardashians are not safe either. All of them are acting nice all of a sudden. Yeah, it's something strange about the Kardashians, bro. It's something real strange about them. They like all black men. They don't like to date their own race. They like niggas. They like to date niggas. They all got niggas, and they all baby mamas of niggas. All of them, all 5 and 6 of them, even the mama. They all like niggas. They all, them Kardashians, they all like black men. They love niggas, man. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful with them Kardashians, man. I'm telling you, dog. They putting spells on niggas out this thing, man. Every Kardashian, every single person that been with one of them Kardashians turned out to be bad. Look at Kanye West. Look at Travis Scott. Look at Tiger. Look at Lamar Odom. Every last one of these dudes that been with one of them Kardashian women, something bad happened to them. Think about that shit, man. This shit ain't right with them Kardashians. Every last dude that been with one of them Kardashians, something bad happened to them dudes. Look at the football player. I forgot the football player name. I think Chloe Daddy. Not Chloe Daddy. Yeah, Chloe Daddy. Chloe Daddy is the football player. What was his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The football player that used to date Mama Kardashian. What's his name? Damn. And he went down for the murders and all that shit. I forgot his name. And y'all know who I'm talking about, man. The football player. Damn, I forgot his name. It's slipping my mind because I got a lot of shit on my mind right now because I'm trying to keep up with the live and I'm trying to like brainstorm these people names and shit. What was his name, man? The football player, man. I forgot his name, man. But yeah, he didn't have a good ending either, man. Something happened to all them dudes that fucked around with them Kardashians. Didi say, True Media, watch the movie and do a live or a video telling us what you think. A breakdown on the spiritual and the physical. It's a great movie with many messages of everything that we talk about. I'm gonna watch it. Thank you for recommending that movie, Didi. I appreciate it. Didi say sinners. Definitely. I'm gonna get with it, Didi. Chris say Kodak Black is Haitian. LOL. Yeah, I know Kodak Black. He definitely Haitian. His mama and his brothers is Haitian. Chris say y'all know the Haitians resisted the American Revolution. Yeah, I know they did. Legendary Tony, Drake and Kendrick are both puppets. Both of them puppets. I don't buy into that. Kendrick, he the greatest since sliced bread, and Drake, he the great man. All of them niggas puppets. You know what I mean? Both of them niggas was used, and you know, it was all for entertainment purposes, and it was all for a distraction, and it is what it is. Didi say, YouTube wouldn't allow me to put that word in my comment, and I don't know why, so I separated it. It's crazy out here. True, I told you, Didi. Listen, y'all. Didi and everybody else on the live, y'all got to be careful what y'all put on YouTube and what y'all say in the chat because they will flag us. They will flag us and take the live down. So be careful, y'all. You got to use certain words. I'm gonna know what y'all talking about. I'm gonna know what y'all. I'm gonna read behind what y'all talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Because they'll take this shit down real fast. Because you can't forget they listen too. Didi, when it froze, I kept trying to type it. Yeah, see? Didi said, you said it best though, True Media. You already know. Yeah, I'm telling you. You already know. We been knowing what's going on. You feel me, Breezeway? What I was like, True, keep his head on the swivel. Be peeping everything. Yeah, I got to, bro, because I've been under surveillance. And you know what, Breezeway? it's strange how a lot of women, because, you know, I always be getting women that come at me and shit, right? But a lot of women been coming at me, dog, on some scary shit, bro. On some scary shit, bro. They think I don't know who's sending them. I know who's sending y'all. I know who's sending y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Hopping in the DMs and shit. All of it, you know, just crazy. Like, I know who's sending y'all at me. You know what I mean? And man, I'm telling you, dog, that's why when I be doing my lives, I can't just focus on the camera. I gotta watch what's going on. You feel me? I gotta see what's going on, man. I done had death threats and all kind of shit, man, come against me, dog. All kind of shit. Because of this truth. Yeah, I done had death threat, all kind of shit because of this truth. People talking about they gonna kill me. I remember when the Illuminati was trying to initiate me into the Illuminati. I told them I don't want to do it. They went a year straight calling me and sending me emails and DMing me saying, we want to initiate you into the Illuminati. We want to do this. We want to sign you into this record label. We think you would be a good fit. And when I turned that shit down, they was like, they start sending hella death threats at me. We know where you live at. We know who your mama is. All kind of crazy shit. So I be on like this. Gotta keep my head on the swivel. You know what I mean? Then they start sending hella females at me and shit. And I start putting it together like, damn, a lot of these females start coming around me and they'll just disappear. They'll come around, we'll do the grown up, we'll go on a couple dates, and then just vanish off into the winds of the world. And I never hear from them again, bruh. And I said, man, I gotta be more careful about how I'm moving, dog. These people sending people at me, dog. You know what I mean? And so, you know, man, that's why I keep my head on the swivel, man. Did he say me too, True Media? Always backing in. Yeah, I'm backed in right now. You know what I mean? Gots to. JD, what's up with you, JD? Your message been restricted. I'm telling you, if y'all typing the wrong shit in a chat, they gonna restrict your message. Or if it don't go along with the guidelines of how I got my YouTube channel set up, if you being disrespectful, if you being, rude, then I'ma restrict your shit too. So it could be them or it can be me too as well. So JD, I don't know what's going on with you, brother, but all your messages been restricted. Chris say, what do you think about Rashad Jamal if you're familiar? Free the brother Rashad Jamal. Double salute, double honors and salutes to the brother Rashad Jamal. Free the God Rashad Jamal. Straight up. That's all I gotta say. That's my brother right there, man. Straight the fuck up. I rock with Rashad Jamal. That's my brother right there, man. That boy was telling the truth, man. He was keeping it 100. And they did him just like they do every other conscious, thinker or every other person that comes along and try to break through this society or try to wake they people up. They did him the same way. They threw his ass in jail, gave him 20 years to life. 20 years. And they threw away the key. They did him the same way they did MLK. They did him the same way they did Malcolm X. They did him the same way they did Harriet Tubman. They did him the same way they did Thurgood Marshall. They did him the same way they did Huey P. Newton. They did him the same way. They did all these other conscious community thinkers and leaders. Why do they do us like this shit, man? And when as black people is we gonna start fighting for our people? Why do they do us like this, man? And when as black people is we gonna start fighting and taking up for our people? They did Rashad Jamal dirty, man. And guess what, Chris? They had his own baby mama do it to him. I could end the live right there, Chris. See, they send the people that's closest to you to knock your ass off. They pay the people that's closest to you to knock you off and to get rid of you. They did Rashad Jamal so fucked up, they paid his baby mama to do that shit to him. They paid her to do that shit to him. I rock with Rashad Jamal though, bruh. That's family right there, man. And they did him just like they did every other conscious creator or thinker or any other activist or revolutionist. They do us all the same way. Facts. CJ say they wasn't Gucci doing those splits. I know what you talking about, LOL. That was somebody else that looked like Gucci. You sure? You sure? CJ, you sure? You sure, CJ? Chris say, I feel like they can transfer consciousness if you listen to some of the music. Some of them talk about being here before. Yeah, well, they do got it figured out to where they could do certain shit like transplanting when it comes to DNA. They could do that. That's basically what the movie Get Out was telling you. In the movie Get Out, if y'all seen the movie Get Out, y'all remember when they was taking the brains of people and putting it to other people's brains and stuff like that. So yeah, they do that kind of shit, man. They do that kind of shit. Definitely. Hey, can y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all hear me? Please put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Please, because I need to know that the live is still running correctly. And please put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see me and hear me. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Because the live been, it's just been in and out a little bit on my side. But Chris, you right, Chris. They could transfer consciousness, but it's really more so like DNA too. That's why in the movie Get Out, they showed you that they can take people's brains and put it into other people's brains and store their memory bank, they memory bank and they consciousness, and basically people can live forever like that and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because they trying to figure out a way right now of how to live forever. That's what they doing right now. You dig what I'm talking about? 545 Chris, and why is SZA dressed like the Baphomet on her new album cover? It's because she's showing you who she's employed by. She basically showing you who she's employed by. And they putting it out there. They letting you know they down with duality. They letting you know that they down with the checkerboards. Cardi B did the same thing when she came out on her album and she was dressed up in the checkerboards. They got to do this shit, bruh. It's in the contract. It's a part of the occult. It's a part of symbolism. It's a part of the oath that you take. You got to put it in your music. You got to put it in your videos. You got to put it in your performances at your concerts. You got to put it on your album covers. They own you, man. They own your entity. They own your name. They own everything about you. They own your business. They own you. That's what selling your soul is, man. You sold out. You sold out. That's what that entertainment industry shit is about, man. You got to sell out in order to reach the ultimate level of success. You're not reaching the ultimate level of success without selling out. You have to sell out. You have to. That's just the way it go. Didi, yes, True Media 100. Didi say we have to move different. We got to move different, Didi. Breezeway. OJ Simpson. My brother Breezeway. OJ Simpson. I knew somebody was going to put it. OJ Simpson suffered just like Kanye West, just like Tiger, just like Travis Scott, just like Lamar Odom, and everybody else who fucked with them Kardashian women. Every man who fucked with them Kardashian women, something bad happened to them. You don't even hear about Lamar Odom no more. Something bad happened to all them dudes, man. Man, them Kardashians, man, that spell that they put on your ass, man, it's different, man. O.J. Simpson, man. O.J. Simpson. Mr. Young, don't mind if I ask, but have you ever listened to King Von? No, I don't listen to King Von, bro. I don't listen to Chief Keef. I don't listen to Lil Durk. I don't listen to NBA Youngboy. I heard some of their music, though. But I don't listen to them. Cause I know that they with the shit too. King Von, he was with the shit. Chief Keef, he with the shit. Lil Durk, he with the shit. NBA Youngboy, he with the shit. They all is a part of the occult. They all with the shit. That's why they gotta rap about certain things in their music. They all with the shit, y'all. I know that's y'all favorite artists. I know y'all love these dudes. I know y'all just think they from the streets. I know y'all think they can't do no wrong. These dudes is gay and they with the shit. They got Lil Durk ass right now on the federal charges, fighting 50 years right now on federal charges. Lil Durk been sold out. He theirs too. Okay? Chief Keef, he one of theirs too. Chief Keef got a lot of people killed by his drill music. NBA Youngboy, his ass back in jail. He's one of theirs too. King Von, he didn't get to the point of where Lil Durk got to, but he was one of theirs too. They all with the shit. They all with the shit. I'm telling you, man. Let me see. I do that. I got you, big dog. SR Life. I know athletes like NBA players get turned out, but what you think about famous fighters like Mike Tyson, Ali, Mayweather? I think Ali was my favorite boxer. Ali, it was hard for them to get Muhammad Ali. They couldn't get Muhammad Ali. But Mayweather and Mike Tyson, they got Mike Tyson. They got Mike Tyson. They got Mayweather. But they couldn't get Ali. They couldn't get Muhammad Ali like that. What saved Muhammad Ali was the Nation of Islam. Is what saved Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was in the FOI, the Nation of Islam, and Muhammad Ali was under the guidance of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was telling Muhammad Ali certain shit. So Muhammad Ali was already up on game, so they couldn't get Muhammad Ali like they wanted to. They was trying to get him, but they could never get him because Muhammad Ali was a part of the Islam. You feel what I'm saying? The FOI movement. So they could never get him like they wanted to. They got Mike Tyson. They got Mayweather. See, they got them dudes with money. You know, Mayweather right now is going down on some kind of charges of him scamming people with some shit like that. I really didn't look into it. I don't know too much about it. But they about to send Mayweather through a humiliation ritual. Get ready. It's coming. They about to send Mayweather through a humiliation ritual. Mike Tyson, they already kind of sent Mike Tyson through a humiliation ritual. Because remember, they said Mike Tyson was running around doing certain things. I can't say the name, but he was sexually abusing women and shit like that. So they already kind of dealt with Mike Tyson and shut his ass up and already kind of let him know that, look, we run you too. That's why they was putting all them allegations on Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson was going to court for fighting those sexual charges that was brought against him, because, and they finally got him. They finally, in the end, they finally got him. That's why they dropped the charges on his ass. They butt broke him too. He came out and talked about how he was molested. Yeah, Mike Tyson. You feel what I'm saying? So they get you, man. It's hard to shake. They get you. Oosh, man. Shout out to Oosh, man. Oosh in this thing. Yeah. Oosh say yay. You know what I mean? Oosh, thanks for the $2 dough. No, Oosh. Love you for that. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that, Oosh. Chris say straight up about Rashad Jamal. Yeah, man. Rashad Jamal is being done like every other activist, revolutionist, conscious thinker has been done before him. He going through the same thing, Chris. They gave him 20 years, Chris. Because when I first heard about it, I'm like, they ain't going to do nothing but give him like 6 months, probably 2 years, probably 3 years at the most. They gave him 20 years. 20. Shit crazy, Chris. Taru, as far as the gay rapper shit goes, nothing wrong with being but if you closet acting tough, that's not right. Yeah, I mean, I'm like Taru, I'm not against what nobody is. I don't care if you gay, straight, or indifferent, whatever, heterosexual. I don't care nothing about your sexuality. Just be honest about it. So I agree with you, Taru. Don't be out here, you know, you making it seem like you gangster and shit, but you go both ways, and but you could be gangster and still go both ways, but be honest about who you is. You know what I mean? Be honest about who you is. But nowadays, these rappers is being honest about who they is. They not hiding this shit no more. But I agree with you, Taru. You right. I agree with that comment. You right. It ain't nothing wrong with it when it comes to if that's what you want to do. Now, it's something wrong with it to me as a man. I don't think no man should be anything that goes against God. And if you do that, that's you. Like I said, that's on you. But I wouldn't want my son or my nephews to be on that kind of shit. So on a spiritual tip, it is something wrong with it. It's something wrong with a man wanting another man to touch them. That's something wrong with that. Something off about you. Something is not screwed. You missing some screws. You missing screws for you to think like that. Either you've been touched as a little boy, and like a lot of these rappers been touched. Something not right up here upstairs. So yeah, as you say, Taru, it ain't nothing wrong with being the G-A-Y. It is something wrong with that shit. It is. That shouldn't no man desire for another man to touch them. But I get what you're saying, though, Taru. You basically saying just be honest and open about who you is if you're going to be like that. I see what you're talking about, though, Taru. I see what you mean. Breezeway, yeah, I remember Rashad Jamal. He was serious with it. Yeah, free Rashad, man. Free Rashad Jamal, man. Free Rashad Jamal, man. Man, they did Rashad Jamal bad, man. He was a real one, man. And then remember Breezeway and Chris, Rashad Jamal was talking about the Akashi records. That's what got his ass through in jail. He was doing good when he was talking about, you know, fighting for his people. But when he started talking about the Akashi records and the families, the secret societies, when he started talking about the Rothschilds and all that shit, they said, we got to get this nigga. Who is this nigga? They threw his ass in jail and gave him 20 years. Come on, man. They not playing with people, man. Oosh, man. Oosh, thanks for the... Oosh, man. Thanks for the love, man. Oosh showing love right now, man. Thanks for the $20 dono, Oosh. I appreciate you, man, for the super chats, man. Coming through with the super chats. Oosh showing love right now. Say black people are so cool. Thank you, Oosh, man. We look, man, we just, you know, black people is a loving and a kind people, man. We have been humiliated. We have been brainwashed, but we is cool. We still try to keep it together. And you know, one thing about us, we very spiritual. We never been discriminate upon nobody. We don't play the race shit. We don't do the racism and you white or you Asian. Black people don't get down like that. Come to the cookout, man. I don't care what color you is. That's how we get down. That's how we was raised. That's how our culture is. Come to the cookout, brother. You not no white brother. You a brother. Come to the cookout. Come have you a plate. But I appreciate you, man. Say black people are so cool, man. Thanks for the love, man. It's all love, man. Thank you, man. For the $20 dono and the $20 super chat. Ooh, hit me with another super chat, $2. Thanks for the $2. Ooh, say, do you like Bo Burnham? Bo Burnham. I don't know what that is, Oosh. I don't know what that is, but thanks for the $2 dono. Stephanie, welcome to the live, Stephanie. Good to see you back in the live, Stephanie. But they never go after the preachers, though. Why is that? They going after TD Jakes. TD Jakes. I just heard that TD Jakes about to retire. I just found out yesterday, TD Jakes said he about to retire. He about to step down from his ministry. So they starting to go after the preachers. They starting to go after the preachers. Slowly for surely. They starting to go after him. Just wait, Stephanie. Just wait. Give it time, Stephanie. It's a lot of shit that's about to hit the fan, Stephanie. Oosh say, please reply to me. I did, Oosh. I got you, Oosh. I see you, Oosh. I see you. Stephanie Mitchner, say one. Okay. Oosh say, did you respond before? Yeah, I respond to you, Oosh. I got you. Shout out to Oosh, man. Real talk. Taru say, if you live forever, if you live forever, life would not be precious. What an evil world we live in. These people want to play God, but they are just rich and greedy. Yeah, that's what they practicing right now, is how to live forever. You know what I mean? That's why they practicing and studying DNA, AI, transformation of consciousness and all this shit. This is what they doing right now. They trying to figure out how to live forever. Taru, checkerboard stand for good and evil. Symbolism. Yeah, duality. It's called duality. It's called duality. Oosh, should I give you 100? Man, look, Oosh, I appreciate all the donations you've been sending me, Oosh. You a real one, man. If you want to donate 100, you can donate 100. I appreciate it. I got a Cash App too for whoever want to donate to the Cash App or send tips, whatever. It's called True Media $, True Media 777. That's the Cash App. If I give you 100 quid, would you cut your facial hair off? I ain't got no facial hairs, man. But nah, I don't think I'd do anything for no money though. Not when it comes to certain things. I'm just not. If I wasn't, listen to me, Oosh. If I wasn't gonna do it for $1 million, you know I ain't about to do it for $100. It's too late to get me now. I'm a grown man. It's too late. Oosh, please hear me. I hear you, Oosh. I'm answering you. 545 Chris, that music is poison on so many levels. Yeah, man, that shit demonic, man. That shit demonic. Didi, we all get our butt whooped for not sticking to our kind / our like spirit and energy. We supposed to be equally yoked. Definitely, you're right. Didi, meaning having the same love and respect for each other, spirituality, physically and emotionally. Didi, they have already been hitting up the pastors, humiliating them. Yeah, a lot of them pastors have been butt broke. A lot of them pastors have took certain oaths. That's how they got the mega churches. You can't get the mega churches and all that shit without being broke and without being, humiliated or signing off on, certain things that you willing to do and willing to compromise when it comes to your manhood. It's crazy, y'all. Yeah, so Breezeway say, hell, they need to get them evil pastors. They getting them, man. They about to clean them up. But I agree, they need to work a little faster. But the Most High is cleaning their ass up, dog. See, you have the elites, and then you have the Most High. See, the Most High spirit is moving on the earth right now. So what the Most High doing right now is exposing everything under the sun, bruh. And what the Most High doing is giving people a choice. If you want to choose evil, then you can choose evil. If you want to choose righteousness, you can choose righteousness. But don't go to your grave and don't tell me when you got to stand before me, I didn't give you no option and I didn't warn you. So the Most High is exposing a lot of people. The Most High is exposing a lot of shit, a lot of wickedness. Because when your ass die and you got to stand before the Most High, you can't go to the Most High and say, well, I didn't know. You knew. You knew what was going on. And so the spirit of the Most High is moving on the earth and exposing all these preachers, exposing Hollywood, the entertainment business, the record industry, and everybody else under the sun. Because it's going to come a time where you got to lay to rest. And I'm telling you right now, it ain't going to be no excuses. You see what's going on in the world. If you going to choose evil, that's what you're going to stand with. If you're going to choose righteousness, that's what you're going to stand with. But you can't be in between. You can't be in the middle. 1 foot in this way and 1 foot out that way. No, choose a side. Straight up. 545 Chris, we are in the new Egypt. Yeah, modern Egypt, man. Didi say, right on, True Media. You already know, Didi. You already know. This is how we do it, man. The live has been very influential, filled with love, positivity, and a lot of information. I'm going to end it on that tip, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being a part of another amazing live. Man, these lives is getting better and better. I'm starting to learn a lot of stuff from y'all too. Y'all be telling me a lot of stuff I didn't even know about. Like the movie that you put me on too, Didi. Like I'm really about to watch that movie. And so this is what it's all about. Each one teach one. It's about banding together under one roof, under one live, and bouncing ideas off one another and learning from each other to help us grow and build in the right direction that God wants us to go in. So again, I thank y'all and I love y'all. Thank y'all for being a part of this live. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day, an amazing day. And y'all always remember, question everything. Question everything. All right? And on that tip, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I holler at y'all later. Oh, Justin, sorry I'm late. Would I be able to contact you via... Yeah, my email is truemediaempire@gmail.com, Justin. True Media, TrueMedia, Empire, EMPIRE @gmail.com. True Media True Media Empire, excuse me. True Media Empire @gmail.com. That's my email. If you want to hit me up or whatever, you can do it, man. And we can go along like that, man. But thanks for everybody tuning in. I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. And I'll talk to y'all on the next live, man. Peace.